Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're really diving headfirst into McHenry, Illinois.
Ooh, exciting.
It is. The real estate scene there is, well, frankly, it's booming.
Yeah, you could say that again.
The average home there, is selling in just 10 days.
I heard that. It's wild,
Compare that to this time last year.
right?
Houses were just sitting on the market for nearly 2 months.
I believe it.
So we're breaking down all this intel from a local expert, Michael Linton, trying to understand, what's driving this frenzy and what it means for you, even if you're totally settled in your current place.
Yeah, you know what's really captivating about McHenry is that this isn't just like a, blip on the radar.
Right.
A lot of folks, they saw McHenry as kind of this sleepy suburb,
Mm-hmm.
like a nice escape from Chicago, but not necessarily a real estate goldmine.
Yeah.
But now Michael's seeing bidding wars out there,
Wow.
particularly for those charming craftsman bungalows, near the Fox River,
Oh, yeah.
which is a style that is super hot with young families priced out of the city.
Okay, so we've got this almost movie montage-worthy shift happening here.
Totally.
He's like, McHenry went from 0 to 60 in the real estate world.
Yeah.
And you mentioned families.
Mm-hmm.
Is that who Michael's seeing as the main buyer now?
Definitely a big chunk of the market, for
Yeah.
sure. I think the pandemic really made people rethink their must-haves,
Yeah.
And Michael points out that a lot of these families are coming from these tiny Chicago apartments,
Oh, yeah.
probably paying a fortune in rent.
Absolutely.
And suddenly, a yard, good schools, that classic front porch, it's all achievable in McHenry
Yeah.
at a fraction of the cost.
A fraction of the cost, it's true. And it totally tracks with what a lot of people are craving these days,
Totally.
Space, a sense of community.
Mm,
It's not just about being close to the city anymore. It's about the lifestyle that a town offers.
absolutely.
And from what I'm gathering, McHenry's got more going for it than just that small town charm.
100%.
So tell me more.
So Michael actually calls it the revitalization ripple effect.
Okay. I like that.
The town's investing in itself.
Okay.
New parks, a revamped Riverwalk.
Wow.
There's even talk of expanding the Metro line
Oh,
for
wow.
easier commutes into the city.
That's huge.
These aren't just cosmetic upgrades or anything.
Yeah.
They're making McHenry genuinely livable,
Yeah.
which just drives up that desirability.
Yeah. Well, and that makes a lot of sense. So it's not just escaping the city, it's choosing a place that's on the upswing.
Exactly.
But let's get down to brass tacks here.
Okay.
We keep hearing hot market soaring values.
Right.
What's the reality on the ground?
In a word, competitive.
Okay.
Think of it like this. Imagine a store having a massive clearance sale on some highly coveted item,
Okay.
and there are only a handful left.
Yeah.
The demand is through the roof, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's happening in McHenry's real estate market right now.
Wow.
Super limited inventory is just driving those prices upward.
It's like classic Econ 101 playing out in real time.
Exactly.
For current McHenry homeowners, this must feel like winning some kind of lottery.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah.
They might be sitting on a gold mine and not even realize it.
Wow.
And this actually leads me to one of Michael's key pieces of advice. Even if you're not actively planning to sell your place,
Yeah.
now might be a good time to kind of peek behind the curtain,
Okay.
and just see what your McHenry home could actually fetch in this insane market.
It's like that saying, knowledge is power, right?
Exactly.
Especially when we're talking about something as significant as your home.
For sure.
You don't want to be caught off guard if things start
Exactly.
really heating up.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And that's where Michael's free home valuation service on his website comes in.
Oh, yeah.
McHenryagent.com.
I was just going to say, what is his website again?
It's such a valuable tool.
Yeah.
It gives homeowners this realistic snapshot of what their property's worth
Right.
in this crazy dynamic landscape.
Yeah.
But there's another layer to this that I find really fascinating.
Okay.
Michael really emphasizes this.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding your target buyer.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So it's not just about knowing what your home is worth.
Right.
It's about knowing who values it the most.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say you've got this really charming Victorian right near the lake in McHenry.
Mm-hmm.
Michael's insight is that, empty nesters
Yeah.
who are maybe looking to downsize from the suburbs,
Okay.
they're your sweet spot.
Oh, interesting.
Not so much the first-time buyer crowd.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
about aligning your strategy
Right.
with the right buyer pool.
So it's not just about sticking a for sale sign in the yard and
Yeah.
calling it a day.
Not in this market, no way.
Okay.
Michael actually uses a great analogy.
Okay, I love a good
He
analogy.
compares selling in a hot market to, like, setting the stage for a captivating performance.
Okay.
Presentation is everything you know.
Like,
The staging, highlighting those unique features,
yeah.
and pricing it right.
Yeah.
It all plays a role.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, but I can imagine it feels really overwhelming for someone who is not
Right.
knee-deep in the real estate world.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
And that's where having a seasoned guide like Michael proves so invaluable.
Of course. Yeah.
He's seen the McHenry market ebb and flow over literally decades.
He's seen it all.
He knows the nuances. He's a skilled negotiator.
That's key.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
he helps you navigate each step with confidence.
Right.
You're informed every step of the way.
It's interesting how we often think about real estate as just like transactions, right?
Right.
But there's a really like deeply human element at play.
Totally.
It's about finding the right fit
Yeah.
for both the property and the people involved.
Absolutely.
It's about like aligning expectations, understanding motivations, and helping people achieve their goals.
Exactly.
Whether that's buying their dream home or getting the best possible price for their property.
100%.
And that human element is even more
Oh, yeah.
amplified in a market like McHenry, where lifestyle plays such a significant role.
Absolutely.
Now, we've talked a lot about what makes McHenry special,
Right.
but I'm curious, how does all of this tie into the bigger picture?
Yeah.
Where does McHenry fit into the national,
Yep.
maybe even global real estate trends?
That's a fantastic question.
Yeah.
One trend we're seeing, not just in the U.S., but globally,
Okay.
is the rise of just like flexible living arrangements,
Mm-hmm.
like that old school idea of staying put in one place.
Yeah.
It's fading.
Yeah.
People are embracing mobility.
Yeah.
And I think the pandemic really accelerated that.
Totally. I have friends working remotely from all corners of the world now,
Yeah.
living in places they never imagined.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that ties into another significant trend.
Yeah.
The boom of remote work.
Oh, of course.
When you can work from anywhere.
Right.
Why not choose a place that offers, a higher quality of life?
Yeah.
Potentially a lower cost of living.
Yeah.
Or access to amenities that you actually care about.
It's like the floodgates of possibility have opened.
Totally.
And a town like McHenry, with its unique blend of affordability, accessibility, and that small town charm,
Mm-hmm.
it checks a lot of those boxes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
So it seems like McHenry is really well positioned
Yeah,
to benefit from these broader trends.
for sure.
But, every boom has its potential bust.
Yeah.
So what are some things people should watch out for as we kind of peek ahead here? You're right, it's easy to get caught up in all the excitement,
Yeah,
but keeping a level head is key.
absolutely.
So what are some red flags
Mm.
or things to be wary of as we kind of peek ahead here?
Well, one word, overpaying.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's so tempting in a hot market to just get caught up in the frenzy,
Right.
and potentially offer more than what a property is actually worth.
So how do you avoid that trap?
Yeah.
How do you ensure you're getting a fair deal when the competition is so fierce?
Well, that's where tapping into the expertise of a seasoned professional like Michael becomes so crucial.
Yeah.
They can give you, like, a realistic assessment of a property's value,
Right.
taking into account comparable sales and all those, like, hyper-local market trends
Mm-hmm.
that only someone on the ground would know.
It's like having a secret weapon in your back pocket.
Exactly.
Someone who can cut through all the noise and just give you the real deal.
Precisely.
So it sounds like having that expert in your corner
Yeah,
is essential,
absolutely. And,
especially in this market.
it's not a one-size-fits-all game,
Right.
Michael always emphasizes the importance of aligning your strategy with your own individual goals.
Okay.
Are you buying your forever home or looking for an investment property?
Oh, right, of course.
Totally different ball games.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. It's about having that personalized game plan. So as we kind of wrap up our deep dive into McHenry here,
Mm-hmm.
what's the biggest takeaway for our listeners, even if they're not, currently buying or selling?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it might sound obvious,
Yeah.
but your home is more than just four walls.
Yeah,
It's a significant financial asset.
it's true.
And just like any investment, staying informed is absolutely key.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't buy a stock without doing your research right.
Right, of course not.
Same principle applies to your home.
It's about being proactive, not reactive.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't just let the market dictate your next move.
Exactly.
Arm yourself with the knowledge
Right.
and make those decisions from a place of power.
100%.
This has been such an eye-opening conversation.
It has.
We've learned so much about McHenry's unique market dynamics
For sure.
and the importance of informed decision-making when it comes to real estate.
Absolutely.
So a huge thanks to Michael Linton for sharing his expertise and insights.
Yeah, he's the best.
For those who want to learn more, be sure to check out his website, McHenryAgent.com.
Yes.
You can explore the McHenry market further and even connect with Michael directly.
And remember the principles we've discussed today. They extend far beyond McHenry.
That's a great point.
So do your homework, stay informed. And remember, in real estate, preparation is everything.
That's a wrap on our McHenry Deep Dive.
So fun.
Thanks for joining us, and until next time, happy investing.